What's going on, guys? Master Merrick is here as always. We're back for something a little different. I know we've done a lot of Battlefront over the past week, and I'm not sorry about it, but I'm sorry if it's not your cup of tea. I've been on a really big Star Wars kick lately. It's a fantastic, fun, competitive game. And a game that I can play with or without my friends. Halo, I cannot play without my friends. But, speaking of games I can play without my friends, we're back for some more Pokemon Seaglass. We're going to hopefully wrap up the game today. We're going to have a quick team recap of what we're working with. Up first, we got Raikiri, the relaxed Raichu, holding the King's Rock for some of them flinches with Nuzzle, Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, and Discharge. Then we got Aetherius, the modest Gengar, holding the King's Rock also for some flinches, because they're both the king in my book, with Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Sludge, and Confuse Ray. Then next we got Gyriok, the animate Nidoking, holding the Soft Sand to power up that Earth Power with Poison Jab, Double Kick, and Strength. We'll get him some more good moves later on. Then we got Ninetales. Then I still gotta change your name. The mild-natured Ninetales. Moonblast, Flamethrower, Extrasensory, and Flame Burst. Then we got Chico, the lax-natured Meganium, holding the Miracle Seed to power up the Magical Leaf and Petal Dance with Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. And then last but not least, we have Darf, the hasty Feraligatr with that strong jaw, holding the Black Glasses to power up that Crunch with Ice Fang, Psychic Fangs, and Fishious Rend. Still can't believe I did not know that was a fucking move, but it was a move on a Pokemon I never would have used. Never, ever, ever. So, alright, so if I remember correctly, right now, we just got the 7th badge, so now we gotta go and, gotta dive. I don't think there's any reason to dive right here. Yeah, literally none. Oh! Okay, never mind, literally one. So we gotta go, we gotta do the divvy dive to get to Zootopolis, to get to Zootopia. That's a movie, I think. I've heard mixed things. What's going on, Kratos? I've heard mixed things about the movie. I want to see it, don't get me wrong. I definitely want to see it because I'm a huge Star Wars fan and a huge Mandalorian fan too. But I don't know what to think about it, honestly. Like, there's mixed reviews, but there's always going to be mixed reviews. But also, I love episode 1, 2, and 3. And, you know, like, I think I have more prequel characters in my favorite list than I do, fuck off spam, than I do original trilogy characters. So, you know, opinions are subjective, but I haven't seen it yet. So I can't say for sure. I will eventually see it. I have no idea where I'm going. I mean, I know where I'm supposed to be going. I have no idea where this little what the hell? Has this always been here? No way. I don't remember this. I was like, where does this cave go? Why does this cave keep going to a different cave? Weird. But I don't know. The biggest thing for me is I just don't enjoy going to the movie theater. Like, it's not... I can't stand being in crowds of people like that. Especially because there's always somebody who's loud and obnoxious. I know I do the loud and obnoxious here on the internet, but it's within my own house, and you have a choice. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to watch my channel. But to have to deal with that in public, especially because, like, the friend group I'm loosely associated with was like, hey, who wants to go see the Star Wars movie in theaters? And I'm like, not me. I'm not going to see that with the group of people. No, because someone is going to constantly, like, laugh or be loud about it. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Nope. I will tell you to whoa, we're supposed to be way down here. I will actually tell you to shut the fuck up. No. Cannot be me. I don't even know if I battle these fuckers. Ah, this is where I need to be. Also, funnily enough, I've seen, you know, where the critics gave a better rating to sequel trilogy shit than they did the prequels, and I'm just like, nah, I can't support that. You can have the issues you want with the prequels, but there's no chance in hell I'm gonna just go, okay, and just accept that you're giving a legitimate criticism to those over... No. Supposed to be here, right? I think we're supposed to be here. No, I haven't seen that. The last time I went to a movie theater, I think the more recent times I've been to the theater was with the re-release of like the Star Wars prequels. I didn't get to see when they released like the original trilogy in theaters, and I really want to one day, because obviously I wasn't around when the original trilogy was released. But the door's closed. No! Okay. Fuck, I have to go find the shit. God damn. But it was... I don't remember. We went and saw... we did a double date with the punching bag and his wife, and we went and got dinner, and then we went and watched one of the Star Wars prequels. I don't remember which one it was in theaters. And then we watched one of the other ones in theaters a different year, and that one I took the whole family, but I don't remember. Where the fuck? I usually don't have a problem remembering where to go in Gen 3. It's Gen 4 is the game I usually have an issue trying to remember where the fuck I'm going. But today, or rather, since I mentioned it, playing Gen 4 where I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I always remember Gen 3, but I don't remember Gen 4. Now it's like I don't remember the end of Gen 3. Even though I just recently played it. I know we're supposed to go to the cavern. I think it's over here, though. I think it's further down. Ah, I can't find where I'm... Get out of here! I didn't even know there was another Toy Story. I know they did Toy Story 4 a while back ago, and I was like, I don't care about that. Fuck! There's grass here? Weird. Toy Story 3 was a good... It should have ended on 3. I 100% agree with that. I had no idea they were making a 5. I have no interest, honestly. So, okay. So, Gen 1 versus Gen 2. I will say I like... There's more Gen 1 Pokemon I like than Gen 2 Pokemon. And that's partially because, one, there's 50 more Pokemon in Gen 1 than Gen 2. But it's also just because... I don't know. Like, I mean, I love the starter. I mean, I love a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Gen 1 and Gen 2 are my favorite. They're my favorite regions to play. They have most of my favorite Pokemon, my favorite starters, my favorite legends. Although Gen 3 kind of has Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, which I think are absolutely amazing. Latios, even the Regis are cool. Gen 3 also just has more legends, so, you know. But, replay-wise, like, I can replay Gen 1 or Gen 2 an infinite number of times. And even if, whether I'm using different Pokemon or the same Pokemon, I can have a good time. This is a Victory Bell. I love Gen 2's Victory Bell sprite. This is such a good sprite. I don't want a Victory Bell, though. I was just curious what was here. I would say... I'm really trying to think. Really trying to think of which one I do like better. There's so many different ways to kind of decide which one is best for me personally. I'm gonna say I prefer, just as far as the variety of Pokemon, Gen 1 more than Gen 2. Region to play, I feel like I like Gen 2's region more than Gen 1. And you can say, oh, well, what about the back and forth? Well, there's a little bit of back and forth in every region of gameplay. Just not as notorious as fucking Gen 4. Holy shit. Gen 4 is a clusterfuck for going backwards. Oh, there's a wild Nidoking in here. Yo, that's not accurate to the actual Pokemon games. That's crazy. I do need to go that way. Okay. Oh, wait. I need to do this first, right? Because I need this. Yeah, there we go. Stupid. If we're comparing Legends, obviously Gen 2's just got it beat. Ho-Oh and Lugia are way cooler than Mewtwo, in my opinion. The beasts versus the birds, it just really depends on the day for me. I might like one over the other. Starter-wise, I feel like I like Gen 1 starters more than Gen 2. Like, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, for me, are just... They're just top tier. I love Totodile. I love Chikorita, hence why I'm using them in this playthrough. But I feel like Bulbasaur and Squirtle are just cooler to me. Speaking of Chikorita. Again, it kind of comes down to... Jeez. So... Gen 3 versus Gen 4, it's Gen 3 easily. I prefer the Legends. I prefer the starters. Metagross is really fucking cool. Although Garchomp is... I like Garchomp more than Salamence, for sure. I think I like Metagross more than Garchomp, though. And then as far as, like, the regional Pokemon, I think Gen 3 has more Pokemon I like than Gen 4 Pokemon. If we're not counting, like, the newly evolved Pokemon, like the new Evolutions, or, you know, there's like Electivire, or Rhyperior, you know, that sort of thing. Gen 4 versus Gen 5, it kind of depends. Gen 4 starters are better. Gen 4... I don't know as far as regional Pokemon, because there are a lot that I don't care for in Gen 5. But there are some really cool ones that I do like Druddigon, Haxorus is really cool. Crocodile. There's some really good ones in Gen 5. Legend-wise, as a whole, it's Gen 4. But, like Gen 4, I like the Lake Trio. Dragon Pulse, what the fuck? Are you Dragon in this game? You're a bug dragon. I didn't even realize that. If I had, I would have used Thunderbolt instead. But as far as like the map goes specifically, Gen 4 is ridiculously all over the place to the point that even in my current playthrough right now, it's irritating me. So I much prefer Gen 5 as far as the map goes. And then Gen 3 versus 5. I think it's going to be Gen 3. 1, the Legends. Like, I like Reshiram, Zekrom. 5 story-wise, with the characters and the villains, 5 easily beats 3 and 4. Hands down. There's no doubt in my mind. But that's kind of just it, just story-wise. Okay, so that doesn't really... No, I don't think Gary ever had a Raichu. Okay, so we're supposed to go this way to get out. Got it. No, he never had a Raichu. I know in the Journeys show, Go catches a Pikachu that he evolves into Raichu. But nope. The main notable Raichus in the anime that I remember, obviously Lieutenant Surge is number 1. And then there's the substitute gym leader in Journeys has a Raichu, Go has a Raichu. Volkner, the gym leader in Gen 4, has a Raichu. There's the one from that Pokemon special before the movie that has a Raichu, but... No, my favorite character, one of my favorite trainers, does not have one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, that's a lie. He definitely has some of my favorite Pokemon. Between Blastoise, Nidoking, Scizor, Magmar, like, Gary's got an insanely crazy lineup. Umbreon, I mean, come on. Gary was just, I like, my 3 favorite characters are... Not Ash, and not Ash. Like, I don't know how I'd rank them, but it's definitely Brock, Gary, and then Giovanni. Now, specifically Brock from the anime, specifically Gary from the anime. Giovanni, it's kind of like a combination of just like the manga, the games, and the anime Giovanni all put together because they're slightly different, but there's not enough Giovanni in the anime to really go off of anything. So, like, for me, I kind of combine them all together. Dude, I didn't like Journeys for anything. Like, absolutely nothing. I didn't like... The animation was kind of garbo. Ash's team was like... Oh, he's got Pikachu. Great. Oh, he got a Dragonite. That's cool. He got a Gengar. That's cool. And then he friggin' had to deal with, like, Screeching Riolu for 50 episodes, which was annoying. I hated hearing that goddamn thing. Like, okay, yeah, Lucario's cool and all. Wasn't worth it to get there. Not in the slightest. And then, like, the stupid new Farfetch'd, which he... First of all, he literally... went back to being like a fucking idiot in... Oh, shit. He went back to being a fucking idiot in in Journeys. Oh, there's Nidoqueen, too. Sweet, what up, girl? And that's one of my biggest complaints. And eventually I want to make a video about it, but people are so like... Oh, Ash finally became champion. Wow. It's like, no, he did not deserve that in any way. He had multiple instances of attacking fucking Pokemon, especially ground types with an electric type. Like, you should fucking know better than that from the goddamn beginning. You learned that in your first gym battle, idiot. And then... Oh, Pikachu used freaking Iron Tail against the goddamn Mega Steel type Pokemon. No! That's gonna do like 2 HP. Journeys, it was just like, they just want to fucking get it over with. They want to give Ash his win so they can retire him as the fucking character. And it just was annoying. Oh, yeah. Gary was a better trainer. I don't care what anybody says. Like, Paul was this weird, edgy kid that... God damn it! And honestly, no matter what they did with Paul, I was going to hate Paul either way. Like... I don't ever get rid of my starter in a game. Unless... Am I having a fucking stroke? What is wrong with me? I'm where I need to be, but I'm like fucking running in circles. It's not down. It's not here. It's not down there because that takes you outside. It's not up here because you can't push the shit out of the way. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, you can. I'm just stupid. Yeah, because that takes you to the cave shit. Okay. Well, and that's the thing is, like, I mean, I hate the starter options for Gen 10. Like, I don't want to use any of them. I don't even know what the hell I would pick. Yeah. I want to see what's in this cave first. But it's like... If you're gonna, you know, you got a starter Pokemon. I understand, like, swapping out Pokemon, but your starter, like, that's got to be the Pokemon you keep with you at all times, right? Like, it doesn't make sense that you wouldn't. So, for me, I could say that's the one thing that... they had Ash do right, is that they gave him, you know, he never once got rid of Pikachu, which of course he couldn't because Pikachu is the mascot, but it's just so that so you constantly have the starter with you. Like, it just makes so much, it makes too much sense in the real, like, if Pokemon were a real thing, why you wouldn't have them with you. Like, they're your starter Pokemon. They're always going to be part of... That's why I always say, when you're, like, picking your ultimate team, you pick your starter. Oh, that was actually pretty... solid, but I was going to absolutely use a Meganium for Fairy against Dark, but now I guess I'll do it differently. Because you gonna catch this Magical Leaf now. But yeah, it's always as simple as pick your region, pick your starter Pokemon, and then you build your team from whatever you can catch in that region. There you go. I mean, yeah, you could be like, well, then I went to a different region to get this Pokemon. Okay, sure, I guess, but... That was such a... It was a sad episode, but at the same time, it's like... It doesn't make sense. For a number of reasons. One, because... okay. That's just toxic. It doesn't make sense because, one, it's like, that's your starter Pokemon and you're abandoning it. You've been together for so long. It's like, yeah, he found other Pikachus, but also, like, the Pokedex says at the very goddamn first episode with the Spearow that wild Pokemon are jealous of trainer Pokemon because they want to be with a trainer. That means Pikachu would rather be with his trainer than in the wild with other Pikachus. And then you had this, like, they did that same shit in Journeys with Go and his stupid rabbit. And he's like, I'm just gonna leave him here. And you're like, God damn it. Why are we doing this again? This is stupid. And then, further down the line, with Ash and the stupid Riolu. And it's like, guys, you can't be serious. Why are all these here? Is this seriously just to avoid 2 trainers? Onyx. I love the Gen 2 sprites. They're so damn good. Oh yeah, the puzzle that gets everybody peeved. Wham, wham, wham. Like, I don't know how people have such a hard time with that puzzle. It's so simple. Ooh, we still got the earthquake. Oh yeah, we have the Master Ball. Oh yeah, Chico and Darth can learn it. I mean, nah, that's for Gary, but I don't know. He's got Earth Power. What do you have that I... Oh yeah, we had to teach him Strength. Well, we get rid of Double Kick, I'm sure. Honestly, like, the whole thing with Ash and Charizard was kind of... Yarr! Hold it right there. So it be ye after all. Behold, see how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. He's literally, like, trying to kill you. Well, first of all, so it happens in such a short period of time. I don't remember which badges he had at the time where Charmander evolved to Charmeleon, but the show tried to adhere to the game's logic for a while in Pokemon. They threw that away, and that's why kids are stupid and don't understand typings. But, you know, Charmeleon should have still been listening to Ash. Regardless. Like, what was the reason that he suddenly stopped listening? He's supposed to evolve at level 16. Ash definitely had enough badges to control a level 16 Pokemon. But then he evolved from Charmander to Charmeleon, and then immediately from Charmeleon to Charizard in such a short time that it didn't even make sense. Which I guess it could have been a thing where, you know, like you could make your Charmander stay a Charmander all the way until... Oh, well, right back to Raichu. You can make your Charmander stay a Charmander until level 35, evolve him into a 34, evolve him into a Charmeleon at 35, and then evolve him into Charizard at 36, if you, like, really hated Charmeleon. So, I mean, it's like, I guess it could be a thing, but it doesn't make sense that naturally that wouldn't happen. That's kind of a thing where the player can choose not to evolve a Pokemon. But the only one we know refused to evolve was Pikachu refused the Thunderstone, but that doesn't really count because he had to be given the Thunderstone. Whereas Bulbasaur, which is the one I was referring to, was straight up like started to evolve, and he's like, no, Ash, press the B button, press the B button. And so he didn't evolve. I don't know, it's just weird. And then even after Ash has all 8 badges, like Charizard still didn't obey, and it was just kind of, it was a stupid thing to me. Like, it didn't make sense why they did it, and I never understood it. And then they're just like, he's like, fine, you're not going to fucking listen, I'm going to leave you at a daycare, and they'll fucking teach you how to act. What the fuck? It was more so to just so they could, like, have an excuse to get rid of Charizard. So he'd use other Pokemon. Which, I mean, fine, whatever. I lost to a mere child like ye. But the bigger issue I had is, like, so Charmander evolved to Charizard, and then Bulbasaur and Squirtle never evolved. Never evolved. We had the same issue with Johto. Chikorita evolved to a Bayleaf. That's it. Totodile and Cyndaquil never evolved. And it's like, what are you doing with your Pokemon? How is he supposed to be a Pokemon master? Can't even fucking evolve his Pokemon. Like, that's why Red was so cool, because Red had Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Now imagine if Ash had all of those. And a Meganium, a Typhlosion, a Feraligatr. They did away with that with Gen 3. Trico evolves all the way to a Sceptile. Gen 4, he gets a Torterra and Infernape. So it's like, I don't understand why they made it to where they just didn't evolve. If you have all 8 badges and you still have a basic Pokemon, there's something wrong outside of it. It should only be a basic Pokemon. There's no reason your Pokemon shouldn't be evolved. Especially if they just evolve through experience. Not even like a stone evolution or trading or some shit. I really wish. I wish that would have been how they ended it. It's like he finally became a Raichu, but... I commend ye. I must recognize ye a truly gifted. But I have this in my possession. With the red orb, I can make Kyogre. The red orb suddenly began shining by itself. I don't think I was supposed to read that in his voice. I'm not reading voices for this playthrough. I just love doing Archie because his voice, I just always give him a pirate. Because he's literally a pirate. Aye, what? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes, what is it? Aye, it's raining heavily. Good! That should have happened. That is why we awakened Kyogre. To realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned. You're in danger? That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor the situation. Aye, there be something wrong. The red orb's supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? Oh, I was like, wait, why is he talking to himself? It's the other guy talking, that's why. Don't get almighty on me. It was you that wanted to awaken Groudon with the red orb Kyogre. I have it. You have to get out of here, too. Thanks, I didn't want to use an escape rope. Aye, what happened? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted to get a little wet and enjoy the rainy weather. It's so hot in Hoenn. Yeah, super ancient Pokemon. Yeah, let's awaken them. Maybe they're sleeping for a reason. Just flies down. Jumps off bird Pokemon. Exactly. I don't understand why you'd have a starter Pokemon or any Pokemon that just doesn't evolve. How bad of a trainer are you that your Pokemon don't evolve from battling? Hey, Merrick, what's happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading far from above Sutopolis. What in the world is taking place there? There's no point in arguing here. Sutopolis might provide answers. I don't know what you intend to do, but don't do anything reckless. Okay, I'm going to Sutopolis. See, and I've already been there, so I could fly, but I don't have fly. Wait, hold on. Can I escape rope right here? And then it would... Damn it, Dad! But if I escape roped, it would take me back to the last Pokemon Center I used, and that would be that one. son of a whore. I'm trying to go save the world. I also just happen to dislike that Pokemon immensely. I hate his whole evolution line. Like, all the times I've played vanilla, black and white, or black 2, white 2, I've never once picked a water starter. I pretty much always pick Snivy, except there's been at least one instance where I picked Tepig. I don't know if I ever picked Tepig more than once, but I've never picked... Oh, come on! Insomnia? If it wasn't for the rain, that would have killed. Oh, and then we get a crit. I need to remember to give you a nickname. I won't remember it, and it will be the same. I summon Raichu that evolves from Pikachu. You summon Azumarill that evolves from Pikablue. It's kind of funny. After Gen 3, I'm pretty consistently a grass starter trainer. Or even technically into or from the beginning, but technically, so I started with... Yeah, I already battled you. I started with Squirtle in Gen 1. And then, like, Squirtle's still been my very first Pokemon of all time. That can't change. It's Squirtle. But Bulbasaur is my favorite. I prefer Bulbasaur over Squirtle now. Venusaur is just so damn cool. He's so good in every generation. Every new mechanic, he seems to do fine. But especially with Mega. Mega Venusaur is so good. But then, Gen 2, I chose Chikorita. And you might think, oh, well, okay, so you went from water to grass. Well, then I chose Chikorita, but then my favorite was Cyndaquil, and then now Totodile. Or rather, my favorite's always been Totodile, but I was never a big fan of... in the beginning, I wasn't a big fan of Croconaw for Alligator. I always liked Typhlosion and Meganium more. But I always thought Totodile was so great. Always thought Totodile was better than Chikorita and Cyndaquil in their base forms. Then with Gen 3, I went Mudkip. And then Gen 4, I went Piplup. I love how cool both these Pokemon look. But then after Gen 4, it was Grass all the way. Snivy. Gen 6 I skipped. Gen 7, Rowlet. Gen 8, Grookey. Gen 9... Oh, no, Gen 9 is when I went back to... is the only other fire I've chosen. I mean, granted, I've chosen, you know, Cyndaquil a great number of times. I've chosen, Charmander a good number of times, too. But then with Fuecoco, I was like, this is basically a weird, doofy fire version of Totodile. I'm picking it. And then even his evolution, like, Skeledirge is a giant gator. Not as cool as for Alligator, but still pretty cool. Hey, Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here, it's the red orb. Over here, calm down, Kyogre. I have your favorite toy. It's no good, it's not responding at all. Yeah, because it's fucking waging war with its eternal enemy. Groudon, please stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. If you keep going all the Hoenn, not just Teutopolis, will be utterly ruined. Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, over here. Merrick, those Pokemon fighting, Kyogre and Groudon. The two super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep, and now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Merrick, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me. Raichu dipped out. He's like, meeting new people? No thanks. Listen, Merrick, does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more... Why am I asking you this now? You already know. I mean, yeah. Stairs, stairs, and more stairs. Well, you'll never be obese here. You got plenty of stairs to walk up and down. Just pushes the old man out of the way. Okay, here we are. Inside here, you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. You mean the champion? Because they changed the champion in Emerald and it's no longer Steven Stone. And I don't like Wallace. He's weird looking. Oh, so you're America. GX Blade. My name is Wallace. I want the gym leader to stop it. Some of you has now entrusted Memento Wand with his gym's operations. Groudon and Kyogre, two Pokemon wreaking havoc. Considered to be super ancient Pokemon. There's just two ancient Pokemon. There's one more somewhere. Somewhere there's a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It said that Rayquaza they become the two combatants in the distant past. Well, I don't know Rayquaza's whereabouts. I do. Do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be Sky Pillar. Man, there's no time to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Does he take me there? You son of a bitch! You could have helped. God damn you. I need to get Pidgeot out or this is gonna take forever. I need to be able to fly. Speaking of flying, I'm not flying on a Zubat. The Sky Pillar. I've never been there. I wonder where it could be. I know. All these stairs. Oh, the heat. Ah, the rain. I wonder if the sun is so, like, blaringly bright from the... I don't need to heal. Why am I doing this? From Groudon that it would, like, instantly dry your clothes from being wet from Kyogre. Alright, Pidgeot. Oh, no, I've been there. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I was there in the previous playthrough. Before I restarted, well, I didn't restart the game. But I did go back a little bit. For my Umbreon. That's ass, though. Damn it, I want to avoid this little Wingull. Level 10. Don't show your fucking face to me again. God damn it. If that had been a level 10 Wingull, I might have fucking... I'd have lost my shit. Oh my god, shut up, Ethan! I don't give a shit about your fucking Teddy Ursa. I'm pretty sure I've Nuzlocked all of them, but I do have So this one, I'm pretty much about to be done with this game. I only have... Well, I'm about to get the 6th badge in our Mono Rock Nuzlocke. So we're getting close to... Well, I don't want to say close. We're about 2/3 of the way through the game. Maybe a little more. And then... Because I want to say 3/4, but, you know, all the good story stuff is near the end. And then we've got... God damn it. We got our playthrough of Pokemon White that we're doing. That one, we're 5 or 6 badges into that one, too. So when we're done with those, I'll be starting... I'll probably start new locks to replace each of those. And I'll probably do 2 more of our type Nuzlocks, and then I'll probably do a regular Nuzlocke on top. Because I haven't done a regular Nuzlocke in a while, because I'm trying to see if I can complete mono runs with every type. Son of a bitch! That's a great sprite, I gotta admit. I want to work on the rules to the the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nuzlocke that I had. With the life point counter. I don't need Thunderbolt for this. But I have to figure out a better way to implement the life points. I think I did okay with the first one I did, but I gotta figure out a better way to do it. I have a... so I have a... Versus of sorts. Kind of Nuzlocke. It's designed for 2 people. I'll come back and battle these fools later. Shit! I'm in the middle of a triathlon. I'm in the middle of saving your ass! Oh, that's unfortunate. I love Pidgeotto, that's why I'm giving it a Thunderbolt. But so it revolved around a few different things. And I've got the rules somewhere. They're written down somewhere because I like to write down all kinds of shit on paper because, you know, I'm from before everybody had a computer in their pocket. And basically it was called a shadow game. And it was a Pokemon, I think I designed it around Gen 3. I have the layout and everything still saved. And I had wanted to, because one of the few content creators I still watch, he's actually the person who even got me into doing Nuzlocks in general. Son of a bitch, I thought you were going to go back down! He's the one that got me doing, not doing Nuzlocke, because I was already doing Nuzlocke before that, but he's the one that got me doing, that's a weird animation for Gyarados. He's the one that got me doing YouTube for it. Okay, I was going to say, if they changed you to Water Dragon, I'm going to be upset. Oh, that's annoying. I forgot to close that out. But he's also a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So, it had it with the intent to you know, I don't want to say offer, but kind of like to suggest, hey, I came up with this really cool set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired rules for a Pokemon Versus series. You know, and I know you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, you're a big Pokemon fan. How would you feel about, you know, being a part of this? But the problem is, and I understand it, so I'm not offended by it, but a lot of big time creators don't want to do anything with small creators. I don't really know why. I don't know what the reason is for the... What? You're off screen! Bitch, I am trying to save the world! But then, of course, something happened, and, you know, he was like, I'm never doing anything with a YouTuber again, and then he kind of got over that, and then other things have happened. He's had a lot happening in his life recently. So, like, I don't blame him, but it was a thing that I had wanted to do, and it's probably indefinitely on the bookshelf. Maybe one day I'll find somebody to do it with, but it's like, I don't know what the stigma is, but most, like, big creators don't want to do anything with a small-time creator. And I've tried, and it's like, oh, well, the worst they can do is say no. You're right. And they do. Oh, Wild Altaria. That's a good sprite, too. So, that's kind of what's happened. Even, another guy... Fuck off! Let me move! Another guy I watch, well... I don't really watch him much anymore. What? How are they seeing me when they're not even on the screen? I feel like Caboose. They can't see me. I can't see them. But anyway, there was another creator that I watched that he was like, said he was looking into working with, you know, smaller creators, and of course I threw my name in the hat, my name in the hat, you know, whatever I can't think straight, whatever the phrase is. And, yeah, when they say things like that, they mean, like, small, but still not small. Hold on, where are we on the map? Because... Okay, so it should be up here. I don't want to battle anymore right now. There it is. Aha! And of course, I know we lost about 500 or so subs when we quit doing the Dragon Ball Super card game. And there's nothing I can do about that. They stopped. I mean, COVID pretty much killed it in our area, but it was already dying in our area because they weren't fucking supporting stores. We weren't getting product. We weren't getting tournament supplies. So how was I supposed to do more shit? I could do, like, videos of, you know, new releases and whatever, but, you know, what I was constantly doing was going and winning tournaments with, like, every deck I could possibly build, and that's what I was doing, and then I lost that audience because I couldn't play anymore. But, I mean, honestly, I'm tired of playing TCGs to begin with. In my haste, I didn't notice I'd left you behind. I feel like if the weather made it this far, there's zero reason that Rayquaza wouldn't just wake up and be like, what in the fuck is happening? Whose ass do I need to go beat? Sableye, that's a good sprite. I keep saying that's a good sprite because this is a Gen 3 game made in Gen 2 engine. And so any of the Gen 3 Pokemon had to have sprites made in the Gen 2 style. And, I mean, a lot of them look really good. They look like they belong in the game, in a Gen 2 game. Oh, this, we just, yeah. No! Another damn Sableye. This is why they said no pets, because now all that's left is a bunch of fleas. Oh, we didn't have to do the bike thing. That's lovely, because I hate doing that. Hello. He didn't wake up from the harsh sun or the rain smashing down on his skull, but he woke up because we disrupted his sleep. The awakened Rayquaza flew off. Okay, then so will we. I loved this scene the first time I played it. This shit was so majestic. And honestly, again, this is why Gen 3 will, their legends will always beat Gen 4's. Palkia's okay, Dialga's cool, Giratina's great, but these three are all great designs. And then this shit. Now granted, it should have had Rayquaza, you know, beating their asses instead of just like screaming at him and they back away cowering like a child, but it gets the point across. And then the cheery music's just back. Alright, I don't need Pidgeot anymore. At least for the moment. Thanks, bud. I guess we'll heal. We'll heal, and then we'll go challenge the final gym badge. Well, we're not challenging the gym badge. We're challenging the gym leader for the gym badge. Then they're just chill here. Arr, Kyogre and Groudon both flew off to who knows where. Both flew off? What do you mean flew off? Neither one of them looked like they flew anywhere. Nor can they. Maybe what we were trying to do was something small, even meaningless to Pokemon. Okay. It looks like both Maxie and Archie have gone away somewhere. Perhaps they've gone to Mount Pyre to return those orbs. Should I go make sure? My eyes didn't see me. Thanks for your help. No, on behalf and thank you. This is a gift from me. I'm sorry, huh? You don't get 2 Master Balls in Emerald, do you? Have you hosted Pacific Log Town? They have a diving minigame and award the Waterfall HM. You'll need that soon. No! So now I really do. I have two Master Balls. Cool. 2 Master Balls. There's 3 legends. How's it going, champion? I'm making you use the damn water tops, but the gym is all about ice tops. Yeah, it's not like I did this on purpose. Like, I totally wanted to fight all the gym trainers. I do this every time. Like, I can easily do the puzzle, but And I want to come down here and battle all the trainers first. Level 52. Look at that. 169 special attack. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Goldeen. Come on. Level 41, this should be a Sea King. There's zero... I don't care if you're using a Hoenn water type or not. That doesn't bother me. But it should absolutely be fully evolved. No matter what level it is. Oh, you're strong. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to go to the... up to the thing and then do the... I'm trying to... Because with the auto run, it's like, it's such a pain in the ass. Nope, stop. Yeah, see, look at all these trainers here. I'm gonna get ballsy. Oh, they're not set up for... Well, some of them are set up for double battles. I guess they all could have been if I'd have walked into them the right way. There's a Sea King. And yes, I know, I put 2 Pokemon weak to water out front. It was intentional. See, this is great, because it's also a Dark type. And the main Ninetales is a Fairy type, so... Moonblast attack! It's like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, excuse me. Another Sea King. It also went for agility turn 1. Weird. Alright, well. So you like Sea King? This is Gen 1 Pokemon? I like it. Is it one of my favorites? No, but I like it. It's just a cool looking fish. There's nothing more to it. And so, again, like a lot of generations don't have, like, let's take Gen 5, for example. What's a fish Pokemon? Basculin? I don't like Basculin. There's, like, the Jellicents. I don't like them either. Or Frillish, or whatever it was. I don't like those. I just don't like their designs. Nope. So I can't. I can't actually do these as double battles because they're not programmed that way. They're programmed to see you from a certain distance, and hey, you're Fairy type right now. Did you live on 1? Doesn't matter now. You got poison, son. I got 99 problems and Rain Dance ain't 1. Hit me. Level 53. Wham, wham. Bubba, wham, bubba, wham. Wham. Bubba, wham, bubba, wham. That's a cool looking character model. What's with all the Sea Kings? I mean, again, I said I like Sea King, but... Oh, back-to-back poisons! Although this one's not going to matter, I don't think. Another agility. Ah, so close. Full restore? What a whore! That's okay. You're dead now. Another poison. Oh, Gengar, you're so toxic. See, that down there should be a double battle. Oh, wait, so this one you can trigger as a double. Okay. So it's just, they just pick and choose. I kind of wanted this to be Nidoking and Ninetales. Okay. I love that Corphish. And the way his little claw is up, he literally looks like he got caught doing something he wasn't supposed to. Lombre. Lombre. And see, because the way this game works with them switching Pokemon, I can't just freely switch as much. I mean, I guess I could, but I also don't feel like there's a point in switching now. Fake out? Well, you didn't fake out the one that was going to kill you. Cosmic power. Ninetales is actually faster than Gengar? No way. An Oranberry. An Oranberry. In the last gym. Come on, at least a citrus. Hold on, I gotta see this. Is Ninetales... Our Ninetales should not be faster than Gengar. Unless it's a nature thing. He's modest. What? Mild. So neither one of them boosts speed, but Ninetales is a base speed of 100. You have a base speed of 110. That's wild. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. What in the actual trash? Well, this is kind of sad. You can't confuse Darf. See? What the hell are you trying to pull? A Blissey? Oh boy. That's not a water type though, so I don't know what the hell you're doing. And Blissey can't learn water type moves, I don't think. That Milotic sprite is great. They made Milotic Water Fairy in this game, but Blissey's still normal. Come on, Darf! Damn it! Darf, I just talked you up a big game. Wait, why did you... No, you're supposed to attack... How... It's a male Milotic. They are hating on fucking Darf. Confuse him. Make him fall... Confuse her. Make her fall in love. Put her to sleep. Okay. Oh, I can't even switch out of Petal Dance. And it's... Why is it locked into Blissey? What is this trash? What is this trash? I'm about to have to swap them out. And... Come on, guys. That's so weird. I know Petal Dance locks you in, but I couldn't even choose who to attack. Darf! Alright. Yep, this is toxic. I kind of want to send Gengar out, but I need a physical attacker. My Pokemon care not for the things you're doing. I could double kick, but there's no way that's better, right? Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here for all the bullshit you've pulled. And they got 10-20. That's a lot of experience. No, never mind. It's not as much experience as those two just gave. Well, that was a pain in the ass. I like how they're still just chilling there. Like they got nothing better to do now. The world is saved, and so now they're just hanging out. Actually, what it probably is because Wallace is the champion in this game. I still don't know why they switched him to the champion instead of having Steven Stone. But he's like, this kid's about to get his 8th badge, and he's gonna kick my ass. I need you to give me all the pointers you can on how you would handle this as as a gym leader. It was I who taught Wallace. Blah, blah, blah. So why did he come back then? Starmie! I love Starmie. I hate what I'm gonna have to do to you. Bwam, 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 bwam. Artillery, I'm not swapping. I'm not swapping. I'm not stopping. You're gonna catch this magical leaf. I'm not stopping. Wow, that did not do as much as I thought it would. Hey! Don't you lower my accuracy. Battle Lance! A crit. Damn it. I could have used the fairy attack. Alright. I'm sending out my fire type against your water type. Oh no. That's a good sprite. Moon Blast. Kingdra's so cool. So that's what I was talking about earlier, Kratos. Like, Johto has some really cool Pokemon designs. Kingdra is absolutely one of those designs. Whiscash? Okay, we're going right back to Chico for that one. I want that 4-time super effective grass to kick your stupid fish in the ass. I wonder if since they changed Feraligatr and Meganium's type, did they change? All he has is a Celio. Doesn't even have a Walrein. Pathetic. Did they add a typing to Typhlosion? I don't have a Cyndaquil, so I don't know. Trying to learn Solar Beam. No. If you could Mega Evolve, then yes. Now you can ask me some Yu-Gi-Oh questions. I don't mind. Maybe they were John Cena fans. Am I seeing these messages late? Da 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 da. Yeah, I didn't see you say that before, but I'm guessing you're talking. What are you talking about? Is that from the water? When I was like, "How do they see me?" Ice Beam. I mean, I don't... Oh, I can teach it to Nidoking, I guess. His gym is ice-themed, but his badge is water-themed. His team is kind of a mix of both. I don't really need to go bother healing, and I can't fly to the city because I never went back to it, so... Tentacool. This game doesn't do it, but I love how, I love how the Scarlet and Violet DLC has your Pokemon following you. And, like, Gengar, for example, will just float over the water. Certain Pokemon will swim in the water. Suicune's unique in that it will actually run on top of the water. I'm not surprised they didn't implement that here, but it would have been cool. Son of a whore. Didn't I already battle you? I don't actually know because all these fuckers look the same. Mantine goes. I am not a fan of things that are living. But, I mean, you still went faster, so whatever. Gong, gong, gong. Oh, chico. Chica. Oh. Petal Dancer. Ooh. Bye-bye. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Do I think we can get through the gym? Not the gym. Do I think we can get through Victory Road and get to the Elite Four and battle them in this stream? That is the question. Oh my shit. Probably not if I can't get away from these damn fish. I thought Love Disc were only... I thought you can only find Love Disc in the wild over by the waterfall. Not trying to disturb all these swimmers. Tentacruel. I love Tentacruel. It's such a cool Pokemon. No! I thought I could get past her before she'd turn around. Oh, son of a... I'm just talking about these stupid-ass Love Disc, and then she's like, you mean this thing? Love Disc is a Pokemon that they were just like, oh, it's cute. Let's make a cute Pokemon. And that's it. It will do nothing else. It has piss-poor stats. It cannot evolve. It will literally amount to nothing. At least Pokemon like Snorlax and Tauros and do things, even though they're not evolved. God damn it, Walter! Now, I don't remember there being any reason to talk to anybody here. I actually, like, can't run. Now, I have to do something while I'm here. Scuba Safari. So, you don't even need dive. So I could have done this at any time. Oh, I was going to say, do we actually see them moving? Found a pearl. I only get 200. Oh, we do actually see them moving. A level 15 Psyduck. Oh, wait, so I would actually catch them with my own Pokeballs. I see. Yeah, I'm not wasting it on a Psyduck. I thought doing this you could actually encounter something. So what am I supposed to do if I don't find anything? A level 8 Lotad. Dude, I'm finding nothing. That was it? A charcoal. That's actually kind of okay. I will absolutely give that charcoal to Ninetales. That's not... Is that really what I'm supposed to do to get... This is how I have to get... Waterfall? A level 8 Tentacool. Come on. Has to be something better than that. Level 10. Come on. What counts as rare? This is the worst Safari Zone I've ever done, I think. A level 9 Krabby. I'm pretty sure I can just throw a fucking Pokeball at this damn thing. I feel like Ash Ketchum now. The river crab Pokemon. Well, this is not a river. I've also never seen a crab in a river. Crabby live in holes dug into beaches. On sandy shores with little in the way of food, they can be seen squabbling with each other over territory. Oh no, where'd my Pokeball go? That's what Ash does when he catches Krabby. Freaks out because he doesn't know where his Pokemon went. I think Horsey would be a rarer Pokemon, maybe, but it's level 6. And this one's level 8. Ew. Alright, I'll catch it. It's got to be better than the Krabby, I'm sure. Because it is a Horsey. Broke out of the Pokeball. Oh no. Okay, look, you dipshit. I can't hurt you. I can confuse ray you. Well, I can miss. Okay, here we go. Nope. What? This is stupid. This is so stupid. A Tentacool and a Tentacool. Krabby is less than Tentacool. Are you serious? Give me another fucking rock. Oh, wait. Okay, so now I have Waterfall. Okay, good. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh, son of a... A Wingull. Shadow Ball. Corsola. I just picture a Gengar not even trying in that battle. Just kind of like flicks Shadow Balls at the enemy and that's it. I will come back and hunt you all down sometime off screen, maybe, if I remember. For like, well, no, because I mean, we're going to probably wrap this up here, so no, I won't. I don't know I'll ever bother coming back to battle you fools then. Damn it! Love a disc. Get the shit out of my fucking way. Oh my fuckaroo. What else am I to do to get the fuck away from you? Oh my. It's a different one. I'm trapped in the pack. All of these stupid fish to smack. Altaria. Ooh. Level 30 dose. And you're fairy, so why not? I don't know what level I want my team to be going into the Elite Four, but I guess just kind of whatever they'll be when we get out. Well, whatever our highest level is when we get out, and then I'll level the squad up to that same point. Okay, this how you want it? You want it? You want to bring it on? You know, I'm so upset. Speaking of Raichu, because I just, moved the Pokemon so I can have Raichu and Gengar out. They're adding Mega Raichu to Pokemon Go. I have one of the event Raichus. It's the one with the purple top hat. And it is shiny. And it is, I love it so much. But I don't know if that one will be able to evolve or not. Oh, come on. I fucking love this. Soul Heart. You know, in some ways, I think I kind of like Seadra more than Kingdra. Kingdra's obviously the better design. But I actually really like Seadra's design, too. Well, maybe you two shouldn't prey on people swimming or surfing out in the ocean. That guy didn't want to battle. I was like, son of a bitch. I thought he did want to battle us. Whalmer. It's a giant whale. It's a whalmer. Giant as can be out in the sea. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Where the fuck? Oh, okay. Damn it! Get out of here, Wingull. Used to go and make me so mad. There we go. Quack, 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 quack. Tentacle. Jadu Bali. Tails to 54. I forgot it doesn't actually freaking send it in. Deal. I realize Seal and Dugong aren't that much different, but I don't like Seal's design as much as Dugong. Which again, it's really weird because there's not that much variance between the two. Hitting the A button. Let's see how we just expertly dodged those two trainers. I didn't even like stop to wait. Nope. Evergrande City. Damn it. Son of a... Just let me go. They definitely made this area bigger, I think. Well, obviously we're going to become the champion. That's the whole point. Why is there anybody hanging out in the Pokemon Center right outside Victory Road? Also, that's the thing they didn't do. Well, so in Gen 1, if you had to heal, you had to not only leave Victory Road, but then you also had to go all the way back to Viridian. So you had to go through the gates and everything, too. Gen 2 wasn't as big of an issue. You just had to get out of Victory Road. And then there was the little, just go through Route 28, I think it is. No, 20... Not 22. And go heal at Viridian City. Oh, well, no, in Gen 2 you couldn't even do that. Gen 2 you had to get out, but there was a rest house there. Gen 3 they're just like, here's a actual functioning Pokemon Center. Whoa! That's actually a cool sprite. Hope we see more cool Pokemon like that. I don't think I've ever seen a Magnezone. It has Sturdy! As someone who's always been a Magnemite Magneton fan, it was really cool to see Magnezone, like to see it getting a new evolution in Gen 4, but I still prefer Magnemite and Magneton. Like, Magneton is obviously the best. Magnemite, a little less best. But then, Magnezone, while it's still a cool Pokemon, it's my least favorite of the three. It is decently good, though. But then, of course, Eviolite Magneton was pretty fun, too. Damn, Albert. See, look at that. Look how much you did to my Nidoking. There's a lot of bullshit. Is there not a medicine one? Nope. I don't really have anything, do I? I'll have to be a little more careful. I mean, I do have a couple of escape ropes that we'll probably end up using so that I can... Oriyama! Not a Pokemon I cared about until I used it in our mono fighting Nuzlocke. Was definitely worth having. Fucking A. I don't need you anymore. My Pokemon. Wait, I thought we run into him at the end of Victory Road. This is not the end. Well, it's the end for that Altaria, that's for sure. Sludgy Bomber. Roserade. How about we show off our Ninetales with its new charcoal to boost that flamethrower. It's a pretty good sprite. Not as good as the Magnezone sprite, but it's good. And it's gone. So good, it's out of here. A Gardevoir War. Etherius. Gengar. It will be nice to not have to... Hex? No way. It will be nice to not have to worry about, another Magnezone. Okay. I'm actually going to... Yeah. I mean, it'll be neutral. The Flash Cannon will be neutral. But if we can get the burn... Yep, the sturdy. Burn! 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 Damn it. We were supersonic and missed. Heal up, that's fine. Sturdy again. It's so awesome we're not going to have to grind. Delcatty? No, I'm going to stay in. You don't even have 6 Pokemon. And it's a crit. I was staying in to see if we'd get enough experience to level up. Oh, we did not. I wanted our whole team to be 55. Yeah, that's nice. Come on. You got 1 Pokemon. Why do you have 1 Pokemon here? Seriously. Oh, this was a good swap on our part. Oh, and they're 45 and we're 54. The numbers are reversed. Ooh. Nah, that was enough. It wasn't enough because it was a fucking Delcatty. Okay, so Raichu can use Flash. I'm surprised that Ninetales couldn't. I mean, Fire can make a Flash. Gengar's a ghost. Moriyama. Gulpin. Ugh. Ooh, Golbat. Golbat, bat. Okay, hello. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I just wanna get to the very fucking end. You got a Pidgeot, and that is pretty hot. As hot as this flamethrower, it is not. That was, yeah. I'd actually considered doing streaming SWOTOR today and trying to get on the way with Chapter 2. But I want to start first with my Bounty Hunter, of course. And while the companions are all pretty much geared, I still need to buy the... the dye kits for my companion's armor. Before he's ready to go. And I thought, you know what? I haven't played some Pokemon. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. If we can. 56. And then that way we can try and wrap this one up. Oh, there's so many ways to go. I don't have this Victory Road memorized. I just want to make sure I go all the places, because I know we skipped some trainers out in the ocean. And I'm kind of trying not to skip any trainers. I don't really think we need the experience. I'm just kind of... It's that, like, completionist in me where it's like I gotta battle all the trainers. Rarely do I ever skip trainers. Steelix. Sturdy. No burn. We resist that because we're a fairy. Full restore. Understandable. You get your sturdy back. I don't get the burn now, but you used your turn. You're done. A Ninetales. You know who we haven't seen enough of? Actually, I'm gonna let Gario handle this since they're like my Stone Evolution duo. Honestly, Nidoking is the first Pokemon I ever fully evolved back in the day because I love the Tropius sprite. So good. Let's see, because Pikachu I couldn't evolve it until I got a Thunderstone. Pidgeot couldn't get that till 36. Blastoise couldn't get till 36. Ninetales I couldn't evolve. Well, I didn't even have Vulpix by the time I had Nidoking. That's how... Actually, no. I guess it was a Butterfree. But, you know, Butterfree evolves at level 10, so... Not counting... If I'm not counting Butterfree... Then Nidoking would be my first fully evolved Pokemon. Hunter! It's the first time we've seen a Hunter in here. That might be the first Sableye we've seen in here, too. Miss Magius. Ooh, that's cool. That evolves with a Dusk Stone, I believe. We found the team for Psychic. Gengar's about to have a new move. If I can hurry up and get out of here, we can be done with the Elite Four within an hour. Not within the hour, because there's only 30 minutes left. But definitely within an hour from now. Why the hell does it have Iron Head? All these trainers in their full restores. It's not going to help you, but, I mean, you're... Withdrew. Whoa! Whoa! Into a Rhydon. That's not very effective? Okay, if that's not very effective, this is just going to kill. It's because Rhydon has, like, really low special defense. You might resist, but it's really low. I like Rhydon, too. Rhydon's a really cool Pokemon, but not as cool as Nidoking. In my mind. Nidoking is, well, first of all, he's purple. He's just got a way cooler design. And you get him so early, or you can get him so early, like I always do. Whereas, you're not getting a Rhyhorn for a while. Actually, if you're playing Let's Go, you can get a Rhyhorn way earlier than... I'll stay out. You can get a Rhyhorn, I think, in Rock Tunnel in Let's Go. I think you can. Because I ran into a shiny one there during my playthrough. Or maybe it was my son. One of us ran into a shiny Rhyhorn. No! Over the river and through the shit. Well, I'm here now. Oh. I want that item. I'm not losing to anyone. Ooh, he's got 4 Pokemon. That's a ground type. I remember now. That's a ground type. You won't trick me how. That's a ground type. What should I use? I guess we get Darf and Fishiest Rend. Ooh, Swords Dance Dodrio, scary. But not that scary. Ah, 56. Magmortar? Ah, we'll stay in. The Gator gonna get you. That, see, like that's a really good fucking sprite. Fire Dark. Interesting. I barely saw that. Ooh, so what's Electivire then? Guess we'll find out. Ooh, I don't want to stay in for this though. Yeah, that's just a good sprite. Electric Fighting, cool. I mean, he can learn like Brick Break and maybe Close Combat, but what Dark type moves does Magmortar get? Gallade. I think this is the best bet. I think I've seen this sprite too. It's okay. This is one of the ones I don't prefer as much. But it's not bad. What are you supposed to tell your family? I don't care what you tell them. I won't be there for it. You tell them whatever you want to tell them. Damn, Sableye! Get away from me! Give me my space back. You gotta just... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm getting tired, not from this, but... Ooh, well... That's a good for me. I need to fix my chair after this, among other things. Well, Gengar. Gengar and Gengar. Yeah, I mean, aside from the fact mine's 13 levels above yours, it ain't living no Shadow Ball. Oh, I didn't realize it was a double battle. Ooh. I like the Claydol sprite. Neither of our Pokemon really want to deal with that, though. Although I can Moonblast here. This has to swap. One shot. Okay. Critical hit! Superpower. Nah, between a strong water type stab and then 3 bitey moves for Strong Jaw. I mean, again, okay. I think I'm actually going to use Crunch here. Ooh, Raikiri to 57. Still not as good as the Gen 2 Crunch sprite, or animation. Son of a bitch, I just realized where we are. Mischievous. How did we see a Miss Magius before we saw a Mischievous? I guess that's like saying, how did we see a Haunter before Ghastly? Well, no, it's not, because Haunter, that Haunter was well over 25. Like, these Pokemon are above 25, so, well, Mischievous is a stone evolution. I don't, just ignore me. Where does this go? Go all bad. Can't stop running into Mons. Mawile. I think Mawile was like a rare encounter in the original Gen 3 games. I never really cared. I mean, Steel's a decent type, of course, but Torkoal! We're at a bit of a disadvantage here. Well, I mean, he's probably only got fire type moves too, but Amnesia. Well, good thing we're not hitting you on the special side. Officious surrender. Take that. Oh no. I don't know how that will fix. Fuck my audio. I don't know what they're sending out. I'll go Nido King. I just realized I had my audio set on the same setting I had it on from when I played. This is okay, actually. From when I played Battlefront with the punching bag Monday. Oh, I didn't realize that was a comment from me. Okay, I'll have to read that later. You have to have your mic audio on a different setting depending on whether you're recording / streaming from your PC or from a console. There's like a delay setting you have to change. Since it's native to PC, because I'm on the PC, I don't have to have that delay set. And I forgot to change it. So now, for the first 2 hours of this stream, the audio to what I'm saying plus what is actually happening in game is not synced up. It's not off by very much, but it's off by enough that it's inconsistent. It's noticeable for sure. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I fixed it. I changed the setting. I don't know if it'll change in the middle of the stream. It should have, but if it didn't, it didn't. Ooh, Umbreon. I know. I miss you too, buddy. It's the same setup. Both Pokemon are attacking the same. Protect and detect. Again, they just don't do anything but stall a game. I mean, yeah, this is doubles, I guess, but again, you're still just stalling the game. For nothing that really helps. I should have just went with Psychic Fangs. That's what I was thinking of doing. It's like it won't be affected, and that way Meganium can still get the kill, but it's whatever. It's not that serious. Not against those two. Now if it were like a gym battle or an Elite Four battle or something. What the hell? Oh, that's that. Okay. I'm figuring out where I am, or where I've already been. Vibrava. Interesting. But I'm not, I'm still not figuring out where I'm supposed to be going. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. I'm just all over the place right now. Everybody's 57. All right. Grumpig. That's pretty good sprite. See, like, Grumpig, I don't really care about Grumpig. It's a good sprite for it, though. But it's just a Pokemon I don't care. Yeah! I knew it. Chansey. Haven't seen one of those yet either. I may as well body this thing though, right? Well, I'm not with a special attacker. I'm gonna see how much double kick will do here. Okay, because Chansey has such garbage physical defense, double kick was enough. But I don't think that is indicative of whether or not we should keep double kick. It's a Chansey, so it's like, that's a lot of experience. There's that item over there. I kind of want it, but... Oh, Loudred. There's a lot of different Pokemon in here. I like this. There's a lot of different Pokemon. Whereas, normally, in-game, Victory Road only has, like, a handful. We've seen plenty of different Pokemon in here. Okay. Well, you're still fighting type. That is a good-ass sprite, though. Annihilate is easily one of the best Gen 9 Pokemon. It looks so damn cool, too. I want to see how much Nuzzle does. Now I'm just like... I mean, our Pokemon are a much higher level than these people. And so it's just like... I just want to see these things. Now, if it had paralyzed, that would have been... I mean, it paralyzed it, but if it would have been fully paralyzed. Oh, Darfus 58. Getting ahead of the pack. We can't be having that. I have nothing to say to anyone that's come this far. Is it like supposed to be like an unspoken thing? Like there's no words don't need to be said? I think I want to make sure the Slacking dies. Okay, well. Fairy, does Fairy resist Fairy? Actually, it won't matter because it'll send out their other Pokemon. That's not a bad sprite for Dusknoir. Ooh, special attack drop. Skill swap. No! My bitey move. Well, then I guess we're going for Fishious Rend. It's a crit. Darf's like, don't you dare take my ability ever again, bitch. Another Slacking. The wildest thing is about, like, especially double battles like this, is like, oh, they both only have 2 Pokemon. Why are they here if they only have 2 Pokemon? Now, I guess it's double battle. It's like, yeah, they shouldn't both have 6 Pokemon. Okay, fine. But at the same time, like, what do? Darf's about to be 59. Gengar's about to level. Raichu just leveled. Ninetales about to level. Neither King. I guess Darf will just be a little bit ahead of the pack. All right, let's go ahead and let's get these last few Pokemon left. Okay, ran in a circle and ran right back out the door. Lyron, that's the first Lyron we've seen. And I think those are supposed to be in here. See, like, that's a cool Pokemon that I think the very first time you run into one... Well, you probably run into Aron. Or, I know you run into Aron, like, earlier in the game. But... It's like, if you didn't, it's like, oh, that's a cool Pokemon. But you could catch it, but then by the time you get it evolved, like, you're going to have to level it up so much compared to the rest of your team. And that's why, like, it's kind of cool to see Pokemon you hadn't seen before in Victory Road. But then also, like, there's a very good chance people aren't going to catch that and then train it and use it, because it's going to be so much to level the Pokemon up to where your Pokemon probably are by that point in the game. It's like in, you know, Gold and Silver and Crystal, when you finally get Larvitar, and it's like, by that point, your Pokemon are already above 55, and a Larvitar is pretty fucking low by comparison. And you have to get it to 55, at least, just to evolve it. Like, I remember having a Tyranitar in my original Silver version. I remember having it from my first playthrough. But I don't remember what I did. I don't know if I think I added it to my team, to my final team, but I had to have sat there and done, like, an obnoxiously huge amount of grinding to get that thing leveled up and evolved. Ninetales is 58, alright. By this point, by the time we get Gengar and I think it's Nidoking to 58, Darth might be 59. Which, I mean, I guess it's okay. We don't have to have them all leveled equally if that's the case, but it'll just kind of annoy me. But this is taking... we're getting, like, so little experience. That's the other thing with grinding once you get to the end of the game, is it's like, grinding to get your Pokemon leveled... It's like, you kind of just better hope you have them where they're at. Like, I used to play... I had a system at one point where I was like, okay, I want my Pokemon to be level 15 before I battle the first gym. And then, you know, 5 levels then. So, 20 for the second gym, 30 for the 4th gym, 40 for the 6th gym, and 50 for the 5th gym. And then 55 by the time you get to Victory Road. And that should give you a good amount of experience for your team and for you to be leveled. And it works at some points, but holy shit, sometimes getting your Pokemon to level 15 before the first gym actually sucks. Ooh, this was a good choice. Especially because, like, the Pokemon you have to train against are so low leveled. Like, in Gen 1, the best Pokemon you can battle against for experience to grind your team up are Wild Kakunas and Metapods. And just hope that you find one at level 5. Megahorn. Ooh. It's a Bug-type move, but still. We're going to get rid of Double Kick, and I'm going to get rid of Strength, too. Hopefully I don't have to move Deleter it, but if I do, I'll fly out there. Okay, so that should be... Everybody's at 58. Sweet. Even though Darf's about to be 59, that's whatever. We'll just have to look past it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Actually, we need to teach Psychic to Gengar. And then... yeah. I think Gengar and Nidoking are the only... Well, Raichu needs something else. Okay, Calm Mind I don't care about. Bullet Seed, no. Hidden Power, no. Okay, so Earthquake, definitely we're teaching to Nidoking. Darf and Chigo don't need it. Okay, so we can get rid of TMs. Or, HMs, great. So Psychic, that's going to Gengar. It's the only one that can learn it. Now, do I get rid of Sludge is the question, or do I get rid of Confuse Ray? I feel like at this point I just get rid of Confuse Ray. I'll keep Sludge just because, even though I don't think I'll need it. Shadow Ball, nothing really needs to learn Shadow Ball. Ninetales and Nidoking can't. It is good. Doing it Psychic and Ghost. Now I already have enough. I don't need Ice Beam. What else can Raichu learn is the question. Rock Tomb's okay. I don't need Flying. Darf can learn it, but Flying's good against Grass. I got Ice and Fire and Poison. It's good against Bug. I got Fire. And I'm about to have Rock, I think. Good against Fighting. I have Psychic. So, yeah, no. Steel Wing. Now, if something can learn Steel Wing, that'd be cool, but none of these Pokemon have wings. Okay. Overheat. Overheat's really cool, but I don't think Ninetales needs it. You know what? It's the end of the game. Why not? La da 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 da. Oh, we had extra sensory on Ninetales as well. Yeah, because, I mean, Flame Burst is whatever. Like I said, we're at the end of the game, so there's no point in really saving anything now. I mean, like, Ice Beam's fine. But the problem is, like, I have nothing to teach it. Rock Tomb's good, but I want to see if I can get Rock Slide. Shockwave, like, what do I need Shockwave for? It just doesn't miss. I've got Discharge and Thunderbolt. I mean, depending on what his hidden power would be, which I guess I could see what his hidden power type is. Maybe Raichu's got a good hidden power typing. You don't have any... I have plenty of shit to sell. Hold up. Pearl. Oh, look at all the money we have now. Big Pearl. Peat Block? The fuck is that? I have a couple of rare candies. Okay, whatever. Okay, so who actually needs something? Your moveset's perfect. Your moveset's perfect enough. Your moveset's perfect enough. Yours is perfect enough. So it's Raichu and Nidoking that I still need to see what I can teach them. Because, I mean, he's got Poison Jab, Earth Power, Earthquake, and Mega Horn. I don't know if we'll need Mega Horn, but it's like, whatever. Earth Power is great, I guess, but now I've got Earthquake. You only have Electric type, so you need something. Alright, so let's go... I don't know where we should actually fly, though. Technically, well, no. Pacific Log is the last city, but we could have also been there earlier in the game. Where's the fucking... Where's the mart? Never mind, the mart's on the other side. This being the last city, she should have pretty much everything. Hold on, let's see. What TM list was I going off of for this game? Was it Gen 3 or Gen 5? Or not Gen 3. It was either Gen 3 or Gen 7. God damn it, Google, stop doing what you're doing. Focus Punch, Dragon Claw, Water Pulse, Calm Mind. Yes, okay, so it is going off the Gen 3 moves. TM list. So, do they have 19? That's Giga Drain. That's a good one. Okay, so we're gonna buy Giga Drain from Meganium. Could teach Raichu Iron Tail, but it just seems like such a waste. Oh, you can buy Earthquake here too. Ooh. Still don't need it, but ooh. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Break. I don't think I need a fighting type move, but Break's 31. Wait, let me see what Raichu even is. Hold on. Relaxed nature. Your special is much higher. But there's nothing else you can learn. We got Rock Tomb. So there are no other ones. Okay, so I guess he's just gonna be our special attacker for... I think actually... Because what? Mega Horn is good against... It's Bug, so it's good against Psychic, but we got Ghost and Dark. It's good against Dark, but I have Fairy. It's good against Grass, but I have Fire. And Poison. So Mega Horn, I guess, isn't needed. Earth Power would kind of be better as like a... kind of a cleanup move. So... But do I need Rock? Rock is good against Bug. Which, again, we already have some. It's good against Flying. We have Ice and Electric. It's good against Fire, but I have Ground, I have Water. I guess I don't technically need Rock Tomb either, do I? Basically, it's coverage, but it's redundant coverage. It's Flying, but again, Ice and... I think I might have said Flying. Bug, Flying. It's good against Ice, but I have Fire. See, and even like Ice Water, it's like, okay, well, I have Electric, I have Grass. Yeah, I guess it's just, there's not really much point. I mean... Because it's so much weaker. It does have 15 PP and 95 accuracy. Nah, I feel like I'd rather just have Mega Horn, I guess. Raichu doesn't need nothing. He's got Nuzzle, he's got Discharge, he's got Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, it's whatever. Giga Drain on, could teach him Iron Tail, but Steel, what? Steel's good against Rock and Ice. I got coverage for that. It's good against Fairy, but I got Poison. Yeah, no, I guess that's it. Okay, well. I'm sorry, Raichu. There's nothing to... Iron Tail we just don't need. Nope, I flew to the wrong place. Oh, please tell me. We did heal, right? I was gonna say, if I can't fly to Evergrande, I'm gonna be pissed. And everybody's even got, like, a good item now. Well, good-ish. Soft Sand. King's Rock, Charcoal, Miracle Seed, Black Glasses. Actually, I really need a different item for... You need, like, Black Sludge. And you just need a magnet. Can I find those items, though? God frickin' shit! Well, we're not gonna have this beat within the hour that I said, but you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. We can do some quick shopping. Here you go. Oh, there's our Krabby. I was like, what the fuck other Pokemon is there? For this, we'll have to go to... Lily Cove. Going to the Lily Cove Shopping Center. I'm just walking into the shopping center with my... Oh, wait. No, this is it. It doesn't look like a shopping center, so... Nope. Nope. Wish there was like a sign that would tell you what floor shit was on. Nope. Nope. Of course, there's a whole floor dedicated to fucking secret base trash. This is just TM, so I just dealt with TMs. This is the secret base shit, right? God damn it. Okay, so there's not one. Alright, well. You know what? Raichu and Gengar can just rock out with the... They can just rock out with the King's Rock. It's fine. Alright, no more stalling. Not that I was really stalling, but you know what I mean. Okay, and you're gonna go... You're going here with these guys. Oh, you have a Mystic Water. Well, that's still not helpful for the other two that need items. Alright, let's get everybody in order. Raichu, Gengar, Darf, Chico. Okay. And yes, I know I went right to left on the layout, but it's because I've always, for whatever reason, since I was a child, preferred the right side over the left side. I am right-handed, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think it's just a weird, quirky thing that I came up with as a child. I didn't buy healing items, did I? This'll be interesting. I mean, it's not a Nuzlocke, but it'll be interesting. Oh, yeah, look at how over-leveled we are. I'm not going to bother switching in and giving somebody... Oh, okay, he did not die from that. Ah, and the Pokemon I would have switched to would have been for Alligator, too. Oh, well, just a little bit of damage. That was... okay. A Thunderbolt won't kill from there, which is kind of a shame. It's fine, though. It's a cat turn. Grass dark. Oh, we're super effective and on both types and resistant to both types. That's a pretty good sprite. Gotta admit. Yeah. Absol. No, we'll just stay in and we'll just Moonblast. Absol. That's a really good Absol sprite too. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier when we ran into Absol, but see, Absol is one of those things, like, it's a really cool Pokemon, but it really doesn't feel fun to use. I know it's one of my closest friends' favorite Pokemon, but I am not a... I'm a fan of Absol's design, but using him in battle, not so much. And especially considering, like, even I feel like his Mega's not that great either. I mean, again, it looks cool, but it's just not that great of a Pokemon. That's a good Crawdaunt sprite. The Corphish is kind of goofy looking, but I actually like that, and it's much more red. And I don't even have an opinion on the other... So this guy's a Dark Battler. Dark Battler? Dark Trainer. I don't even have an opinion on... I should have switched, but it's okay. Yeah, Raikiri got this, bitch. I don't even have an opinion on the new Mega Absol Z. I actually just really don't like it. I'm just really not a fan of it. Like, I like that the wing is on the other side, that the one wing is on... It looks like a yin-yang thing, you know. One Mega is mostly white, the other one's mostly black. They each have one of the wings. It's cool. Like, the concept is cool. I don't like the design as much. I think Absol's regular design is better than his Mega, and I think the old Mega is better than the new Mega. Dusclops. I like that sprite. That's really cool. I am going to go ahead and just switch to Darf for this one, though. It's a Dusclops. I know Raichu's not OHKOing with a Thunderbolt. Confuse Ray. You can't confuse the Darf. Alright, Darf. Show them what you're about. Fucking protect. So even if we break through... He was about to show him, too. Alright, breakthrough. Now you hit yourself. Darf, come on. That's doing nothing because Dusclops has, like, shit attack. And it's resisted. Come on, Darf. There you go. Yeah. The Gator. Dusknor? Yeah, I may as well stay in. Hey, don't you frisk Darf? Now Darf is confused because you freaking put your hands on her. Okay, I was gonna say, it has Earthquake. That's kind of scary. Get out. I also didn't know it could get Earthquake. Maybe it only can in this. Raikiri's 59. Bayonet. I feel like we can give Darf a break. She's a little hurt. Gengar! Oh, that's a cool sprite. I like that. What? Do not tell me they made this thing Ghost Dark. Ghost Normal? That's annoying. That has been my biggest complaint about this game. Is every fucking time I'm like, yeah, get him, and then it's like, it's not affected. Like Ekans is a dark type. And it took me a couple times to figure that out. I'm like, why is my Kadabra's confusion just not straight up killing this thing? Okay, we'll try with Ms. Magius. Hopefully it's still not, hopefully it's not a normal type. It's Ghost Fairy. Oh, if it's Fairy? Okay. Never mind, Ghost resist Fairy. Idiot. Stupid McDumb. God damn it! I don't know if I have any revives. Because I'm an idiot and forgot to buy things. Because I was trying to find items that weren't just generic items. I'm just obliterating this thing. This is another example of a sprite that I don't like. And this is how much I don't like it. Shut up, I didn't mean to keep talking to you. Shut up, ugly. I also never taught Meganium. Oh yeah, Gengar can learn it. Well. Magic Leaf never misses, but I mean, Giga Drain's 100% accurate anyways. I do have Revive. Alright, good. I need to see what other healing items I have. Again, I hate that they changed Hyper Potion to 120, but I hate that the people who made Emerald Seaglass retroactively went and changed it to 120. Stupid. It's a change that was made so far into the franchise that it becomes stupid, especially because you can't even use items in competitive. So all you're doing is really hurting the single player experience. How? Okay, so to avoid you healing, I'm going to do that. Hopefully you'll get fully paralyzed. Oh, you flinched! The King's Rock! I know you're a dugong and all, but you are not that thick. Wall rain? Shit. And the hail sucks because I don't have anything to combat hail. Okay. That did an obnoxious amount of damage. I was considering using Nasty Plot and then hit it with a Thunderbolt and that should kill. Nope. Wasn't given the opportunity. Okay, the hail stopped. That is actually good for us because that will put it in HP range where the computer won't bother to heal. And then now we can just go for another crunch. No, Darf, you're not learning Hydro Pump. First of all, Fishy as Fuck is way better. And even if you didn't have that, you'd have Waterfall right now. Cloister. Fucking shit. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for Cloister. We're going to switch into Chico. We can still hit it for super effective. Cloister has great physical defense, but it doesn't have the best special defense. And I'm getting Giga Drain because I don't want to get trapped into Pedal Dance. Doesn't even matter. Sweet. Glaceon. Okay, so Glaceon we can actually handle without dealing with, like, having to accommodate for other freaking typings. You are just... Oh, God, that is so... I love that sprite. You deserve this. I'm not saying, like, you deserve to be obliterated. Like, you deserve to be just one and done. That Glaceon sprite is so fucking cute. Galele. Oh, well, I wish I'd stayed... Okay, well... I lowered my stats. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to send Darf out. Then I'm going to switch back to Ninetales. I thought that was the last Pokemon. That's why I used Overheat. And then we're going to switch back to Ninetales so we resist whatever. Which, I mean, Darf would too, but Darf's not going to be able to have a chance to one-shot. Okay, hold up. Does this thing have Moody? Okay, first of all, I was confused because it has Rock Slide. Oh, okay, I should have went with Overheat. God damn it. God. That was such a... Damn, I could have avoided that damage if I just went for Overheat. I could have avoided a lot of this if I had just noticed it wasn't the last Pokemon. The Glaceon. Okay, so hold up. Glalie. Where's Glalie on here? There you are. Okay, so first of all, Glalie only has inner focus, so why the hell does it have Moody? Second of all, it absolutely does not learn no damn rock shit. Oh, wait, is this based on Gen 7? I don't know what's based on Gen 3 and what's based on Gen 7 anymore. Its hidden ability is Moody, so it is based on Gen 7. It does not, however, get Rock Slide. You are a bastard bitch. Does it even get Rock Slide by TM? It doesn't even get Rock Slide by TM. This is what I can't stand about fan-made games. This is the thing that really irks me about fan-made games, is when they go and they suddenly change. When they change things like that and it goes, oh, this Pokemon has this move, and you go, but it doesn't. It can't have this move. It doesn't learn this move. And they're just like, they just shrugged like, sorry, I mean, it does now. Like, that shit annoys me. Because I mean, like, you can't prepare for it, but it's not something that's preparable for. We have a max potion. We have a full restore. We have a max revive. If I knew he had the max revive, I would have used that. Let's see what berries we have. Cherry, Chesto, Pecha, Rosta, Oran. No, I don't want to read it. God, stop it! I don't want to read the nutrition facts. I just want to heal my Pokemon. This is Dragon Fucker. So, Raichu out front's not the best, but we've got 2 fairies and we've got Feraligatr that can use ice. Kingdra. Okay, so instead of letting Raichu get hurt, I'm gonna go straight to Chico for this one. Yeah! Moonblast! No! Ah, it has Ice Beam. Of course it has Ice Beam. Of course it has that. Yep. Okay, you little bitch. Yeah. Okay, that did that much. Crunch should kill. Yeah! A lot of experience. Altaria. Nope, I'm just gonna stay in now. Oh, you're dragon flying? Oh yeah, you're fairy now. Oh well, still. Okay, I didn't get the freeze. Okay. The freeze. Come on. Oh, shit, because we're dark type. Okay, never mind. Darf. Oh, because it's using Dragon Dance, and that's a special move. Idiot. Okay. Unless they changed you, you are still Flying Dragon. That is an interesting sprite, and I like it, except the face feels a little smushed in. Flamethrower. Cool. Ooh, though, I could have switched into Ninetales. That would have been really bad for you. Ground Dragon? Nope. For Alligator and Meganium would be great for this, but Meganium is currently frozen in a block of ice. But yet I can't freeze anything in a block of ice. Of course, if they're dead, there's no need to freeze them. Steelix? Oh. Steelix is neither Dragon. Why do you have a Steelix? This is like Lance having a Charizard. Or an Aerodactyl. Yeah, you're still Steel Ground. I'm going to go for Earth Power here because I know your physical defense is way higher. Yeah! I just wanted Nidoking to get some love in. Petal Blizzard. What is the difference? Oh, it's worse? And it's physical. No. Yes, yes, shush, yes. Yes, great, yes. Alright, I don't know if I even have an ice heal. I don't see one. Yeah. Stop reading the freaking... Alright. So Darf be a bit hurting. But Darf definitely pulled his weight. Alright, what do we have heal-wise? We have full restore, we have max potion. We'll use a max potion on Darf. I actually probably should have... Well, it's fine. Citrus Berry. We'll feed to Chico. Oh, wait. I thought it was 30 HP. Oh, it doesn't say here. Okay, so it actually just will heal more just giving it. I thought it only did 30 as an item, but maybe not. So Gary and Gengar are still 59, but they should get to 60 through this battle, right? Hopefully? He's 41. He's 26. Nidoking will be. Hopefully Gengar will be. I know Gengar was out of... He was knocked out for that one battle, but... It's such a weird theme. You talk too much, dude. I really don't like this guy over Steven Stone, but Let's see how much we can get. Yeah, there we go. Raichu. Whiscash? Nope. There we don't go, Raichu. It's Chico's time to shine. Actually, let's see if we can let every one of our Pokemon take out one of his. I know they're all water types, so it'll be a little difficult, but maybe I can do it. It shuddered with anticipation. It shuddered because it's about to get annihilated. It's like, a grass type? You were sending me in against an electric rat. Okay, so this works. Tentacruel. I can send in Ninetales because we have extra sensory. Gengar has Psychic as well, but Gengar I'll save for something a little more dangerous. Although, to be fair, this is more dangerous because it is a water type. That's all it did. Use Toxic. Oh, we wouldn't even be able to Toxic Gengar. It's okay. I want all of our Pokemon to get some screen time in the final fight. Damn, I think Extra Sensory can flinch, too. If it would have got the flinch, that would have been perfect. Sludge Bomb. Oh, yeah, I forget we're a Fairy type. Okay. Alright. You don't get Pursuit. Gengar laughs at this. And then obliterates you. With a stronger Psychic type move and a higher special attack stat. It was a good effort though, Ninetales. You're still one of my all-time favorites. Milotic. So who hasn't battled yet? Darf and Gary. Well, technically... Yeah, I'll send in Darf. Technically, Gengar helped the Ninetales, so... And here, I can just go, well, alright. Oh, it's Fairy type. So I can't go Crunch. I can still go Psychic Fangs, though. I don't think I've really even used I could have used Psychic Fangs against the Tentacruel. Why do you have Toxic? That is actually Toxic. We get a crit. That's fine, because you're going to heal. We can kill from this range, I believe. Surf's doing nothing to us. Come on, Darf. Use your hammer. Yeah, there we go. And everybody gets to be at least level 60. Ludicolo. Oh, that's a perfect one for Nidoking. Water Grass. Get that poison jab for you. Look at that sprite. I love... That's actually a good sprite. I never cared for Ludicolo back in the Gen 3 days, but I really warmed up to that. He's just a goofy idiot. Oh, a Gyarados? Alright. I mean, I gotta end this with Raichu, right? Since everybody did get to battle, even though, I'm sorry, Ninetales, you couldn't. You were at a disadvantage. It's like all of his Pokemon are fucking water types, and they all seem to have Toxic for whatever reason. Hey, Raichu! Give him a Thunderbolt! Raichu said, bite you. And Raikiri ends at 61. Blam, 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 blam. And just like that. Now, it wasn't within the hour like I thought we'd do it, but it was pretty close. It's because we went around doing a little bit of shopping for TMs and items. And then also because it took us a while to get through damn the Victory Road. I kept going all the other ways trying to make sure we battle all the trainers and getting turned around. Here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Bitch, shut up! Why are you giving me advice? You apparently don't even... Did you even have all the Pokemon badges? The gym badges? Did you even battle the champion? It's already over. Birch's sprite just looks like the dude that sits out in front of Professor Oak's lab in Pallet Town in Red and Blue. See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Merrick? You finally done it. When I heard you defeated your own father at the Petalburg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance, but to think you've actually become the champion. Oh, yes, what become of your Pokedex? Let me see. So you've seen 174 Pokemon, you've only caught 16. I guess you're getting the hang of it, but it gets harder for... How? How do I have 16? I have more than 16 Pokemon in the box. Plus my party, plus all the Pokemon I evolved. It must only be accounting for Pokemon that are in the... No, because there is no national Pokemon. I don't know. Whatever. You've seen 324 and you've 446. Anyway, congratulations. Blah, blah. But yet nobody complained because Ash doesn't catch any of his Pokemon because he's a little bitch. I at least made sure all my Pokemon evolved. They never make the room... They never make the room for the champion look cool. Not necessarily like the room the battle is in. Like, I'm not really a big fan of how they designed them in Gen 3. But, like, this room where, you know, all the champions are recorded. They never make it look cool. Look at that Raichu sprite. I love it. Oh, I did not account for how they were going to show up on here. Shit, I should have done that differently. Oh, well. Well, they're still kind of together, I guess. Well, no, they're not. Nidoking and Ninetales are separated, but they're still with someone they're next to on the layout. I should have done it so that it would be Raichu, Feraligatr, and Nidoking on one row, and then Gengar, Meganium, and Ninetales. It's whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, that's the end. That's the end of our Emerald Seaglass. Look at that. Oh, I love the Vulpix sprite. Ghastly. Espeon. Totodile. Raichu. Pidgeotto. Nidoking. Oh, it's showing all the ones we have, I think. No, it's not. Maybe it is. That's it. That's it for Emerald Seaglass. It was cool. I mean, it's, you know, it's Gen 3. It wasn't vanilla-ish. It wasn't randomized, but it wasn't vanilla-ish. We got to use a really cool team. Kadabra. Mudkip. Hunter. Gengar. Chikorita. But, yeah, it was fun. I liked the changes they made well enough, and like Meganium and Feraligatr being changed the way they were was really cool, especially Feraligatr. I love Feraligatr's changes. But Pidgeot, Umbreon. I really wish we could have taken Umbreon to the end of the game, but Meganium and Ninetales. Okay, now it's just cycling through the same ones again. But it was cool. It was fun. It's, you know, I like some of the fan projects, but there are things that happen in the fan-made projects I don't particularly care for. And I'm sure when I finish mine, there will probably be people that don't care for some of the things I do as well. Or some of the things I didn't do enough of. We'll see on that. That's a whole other thing. But I had fun with this game. I'm glad we finally got it finished. And, yeah. We've got to finish Pokemon White. And we've got to finish our Mono Rock Nuzlocke. Both of those we're about 5-6 badges in on both games, so those will both conclude kind of somewhat soon. I probably won't start another fresh lock with this to replace this playthrough. I don't know what I'll do. I may actually go back and do more. Do the post game for like this. There's not really a post game besides catching the legends, because the post game is like the battle frontier and stuff, and I doubt we'll do anything with the battle frontier. So it'll probably just be me going back and doing the post game for Poké Duel. But I'll have to see. It'll just depend. I got some other stuff I'm going to try and work on, and this summer's content is going to be a little different, a little differently oriented, to kind of change things up a bit from how the content has been for the first half of the year. So summer will be a bit different, but we will still come back and do more Pokemon. And of course, Pokemon's never going away on the channel because it's one of my favorite things. So with that, though, we are going to go ahead and this is a perfect place to wrap up the stream. So everybody is having a good week. We're halfway through the week. For those of you who actually enjoy your weekend, school's out, so the weekend doesn't apply to some people anymore, and some people still have to work on the weekend. So the weekend still doesn't mean anything to some of us. But for those of you who do, you're halfway through it. Be proud of yourself. Hopefully you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I can't say when we'll see you guys again, but hopefully we'll see you guys this weekend for some battle buddies, if, you know, our buddies are ready to battle. All right. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and get out of here now. And we'll see